Oh, it's like this. Okay. I'm reading a book. Can you see? Can you see the screen? This book is More Than Good Intentions, how a new economist is helping to solve global poverty. I think even God can't solve poverty, and the economist is trying to solve poverty. So economists are doing jobs that God can't do. How to fight poverty. This book is about how to fight poverty. It's more than good intentions. Microcredit. is for mortgage, give mortgage to the poor. This also said that the large donors matters a lot, but the small donors matters even more. Do you believe that? I heard that some people would say that ask the small individual donors is to share the responsibility of the government. So this is more than good intentions. When you have good intentions to help the people get away from poverty, it's not only good intentions. They would like to find out which of the good intentions and their actions will really work for the poor, and which doesn't work at all. Oh, what happened? Do you think a taxi driver should buy a car or not? Because car is very expensive. Just like if the house is very expensive, you'd better rent, not buy the house. If you don't have the insight about the development of persistent development of over the 10 years, you'd better not buy a car or a house because it may not be profiting. So this woman is very talented. She can tailor each person's consuming ability to buy things. I think it's very important to lend someone just the amount she needed and for just as long as she needed it. If you want to buy a house, just lend the amount that you needed it. But if you don't, if the bank lend more money than the person need, then the person might not spend the money on good things. Maybe they would buy some luxury rubbishes. That would be waste of the money, and that would be a disaster for the person who get so much money borrowed. That these loans actually make people better off. So that makes me thinking about it is not lack of money, it's also lack of ability to use money, to earn money. I wonder why this book don't get a Nobel Prize, but that the essence of poverty got Nobel Prize. I was so surprised. I think they talked almost the same thing about microcredit to low poor people. I just think that if someone loan me some money to get into law school, and I would quickly earn much more money after graduate from law school after 4 years, because I am a smart person, right? to pursue happiness. I was so surprised. I think this book is quite old. It is talking about how to help people in poverty. Let me see. Oh, this book is written in 2011. At that time, people are really nice to helping each other. But now, as more people are showing off their material wealth, makes just incited more hatred and the classification of people due to wealth. This is talking about opportunity cost. So what's the relationship for pursuing happiness of the poverty people? I was wondering if I was an American citizen or a British citizen, do I born into a normal family and or maybe a poor family? Do I have can I get some credit from the bank to loan some money from the bank, except buying a house? Maybe I would like to borrow some money to make a small business. Will they loan me money? Do you think so? This is very interesting that taxi drivers would earn about 10% more over time by working more on good days than on bad days. It is the similar thing as a PhD student. Some days you are in good emotion and good body healthy situation. And sometimes you are not in that moody to research. So some stupid PhD student may be so industrial that they even persistent in working hard on the days when they are not in good health condition. That would be so inefficient and they lose a bigger thing. Just like this is a Sunday morning, I shouldn't do my PhD research. I should read some book to enlarge my background knowledge, like reading this book. I like this one. So still don't know how to connect with, get the point of pursue happiness. I think this book told me there's one thing that is their micro business, small and medium business enterprise. So when, as a person myself, maybe I should start with micro business and then go to small and go to medium enterprise. I think UK government, I heard that the UK government, the Keir Starmer, is encouraging people to, encouraging the small micro businesses, small businesses. What small business can you do? I think the supermarket did a lot of things. What service do I need? Oh, can be a barber. I can be a barber at my own house. That when people come, then come to my house. I will cut your hair. Seems like some prostitution in Hong Kong. That come to my house and let's prostitute. Business. That is also small business. Okay, small business. I think I am doing small business because I am tutoring a teenager. Rice cookers, slippery money. Unrestricted loans. If I have unrestricted loans, I don't need to return the money back. Then I don't need to make it more. I would just consume it. So it is unrealistic, impractical to make unrestricted loans. I don't understand the angering for false promises. This word, angering, don't know what its meaning. I would like to Google translate it. A lot of lying. People will lie. So they have to lie. Just like when you apply a job, do you have to lie as well to qualify a job? Otherwise, you will never qualify a job if you don't lie. So you can just make a little bait to make people lie. A little bit of bait, then you can make people lie, to torture, to bend their character. I still don't understand to pursue happiness, how they did it. A DVD player for the family. So if you are a poor people, you can't enjoy music. That's unfair, right? So if you are a poor people, you should strictly work to increase use the money on the things that would increase your revenue, and not spend anything on money or on perfume or on anything that or health or some cakes, no, or sugar that was bad for your health, or some knowledge. So it means that you can't, if you are in poverty, you should use all your money to work to increase your revenue, and never to buy things that would make you happy. I would like to read the last one of this chapter. Just I think this chapter tells us that poor people also want to make money, also want to pursue happiness. When they get a little bit better, they would use all their money to buy some to happiness, and then would make their only resource to that might get them into better get more revenue died, just like they has only this chicken to lay golden eggs, but they killed this chicken and to buy something not for happiness, and this things is useless. It will make their stay in poverty. So in this chapter, it is talking about the weakness of the crowd. You shouldn't only complain. You shouldn't only criticize those poor people. They killed the only chicken that is laying eggs for their revenue. You should concern about their weaknesses. I think it may come to lend money to the poor people. It may be explained by scale effect of scale. When a company is small, and if they get some more money, and then can make it larger, then it will have more talented people to make their product better and sell to more places and sell in much higher prices. Lack of credit reporting agencies. This is my lunchtime now. How do we know the borrower can pay? What leverage to keep borrowers on track? Morality or their kids? Something it is their softer ribs. This is a problem that if some people don't pay the money and fly into another place, then the lender would just let it go because it is cost too much to get it back. That is why the microcredit would claim very high interest rate. So if you borrow in a group of people said that we want defunct, we would pay it in time. So please give us lower interest rate for borrowing. Then that is we don't want to get the high interest rate to pay for the loss of those people who would defunct. And that's a good deal for both of us. That is a win-win. So it will attract better clients, help us to recover from clients in any case, to cooperate in groups. Just like you may say that the whole country, some people are bad, but some people are not bad, are good, are nice people. So these nice people, they would like to act in groups to make their sayings, so they will not be targeted. Just like the people in Syria, when some kind of them would choose to be ruled by Israel. They don't want to be ruled by the Syrian ISIS. So to know people by name and visit their homes, it is kind of showing intimacy. I think those microcredit is the financial service for the poor people. It is very hard for poor people to get the financial service. Yeah, that is microfinance. What is credit? This said, when the spending happens before the earning, that's credit. So the opposite of credit is savings. Some people have savings, some people have have credits. I think I heard a story about poor people have savings and the rich people have credits. Is it true? I think it's not that like that. When I read this book, I would understand that to get credit, you have to you have to have the make other people believe that you can make their money increase. So it is not only that poor people have savings, rich people have credits. You need to have the ability to increase the money. Now, in this chapter, is talking about savings. I saw that jasmine tea is only eaten in China, but also in India. Chennai. Now I know there is um, a restaurant called Chennai's Garden. Now I know Chennai is not a Chinese name. It's an Indian place. Good thing to do good things is very hard. Saving is good, but saving is also hard. Saving is just a plain boring. This is so true. Takes discipline. Even a person endowed with discipline and foresight, saving is strewn with barriers and hazards. So women are better at savings, but the men not so good. Getting the poor to save. Sunny saves. Sunny is a person. How he saves. I think that poor people want to give tips. I think the tips is so much that would eat up your savings. That's what my boyfriend did. So I wouldn't suggest that. I don't know why it is so dark now. It feels so bad. Maybe I should stop now. This is so dark.